This video has to happen, and it has to happen right now. Hello everybody, my name is Drew Larison. I am the founder of the Larison Company, and I'm coming at you from beautiful downtown Kokomo, Indiana, with another video today. In today's video, it's kind of a serious one. There is a topic I want to talk about that is a very serious topic, I think, in the small business entrepreneurial world. And this goes into medium-sized business, this goes into large business, goes to the giant corporation business. This is a topic that needs to be talked about, and it needs to be talked about more because it's a huge issue, and I think it's really destroying a lot of businesses. So I might sound dramatic, but that's a real thing. I really think this topic is something that can destroy businesses and is destroying businesses, and I want to do everything I can to help you avoid this so your business can be successful. You can do everything you were meant to do as an entrepreneur, and you can go on and be happy about life. And the topic of this video, is, you've seen in the title, it is all about worry and all about fear. You know, I've been an entrepreneur, I've been a business owner for a little over a year now, and I haven't been that experienced in this whole entrepreneurial thing, but I can already feel and tell you that this is something I've struggled with. This is something almost every client we have has told me that they struggle with, is that they're constantly worried. They're constantly being fearful about things going on inside their businesses. And I mean, my opinion of it all is that worry is the devil. Fear is the devil. And I'm not talking pitchforks and horns type, but just worry and fear is one of the worst things an entrepreneur can feel or be in that state of mind. Worry and fear stops you from taking risks. Worry and fear can stop you from being as successful as you need to be. Worry and fear can make you not make that decision that you should. Worry and fear does nothing good. And the best part about all of this is the opposite of worry and fear is optimism and positive thinking. And those things are great things. So basically today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I think as an entrepreneur you should stop worrying, you should stop having fear inside your heart, inside your mind on a daily basis when you're running your company. So let's get into those 3 reasons. Number 1 is stop caring so much about what others think of you and your business. And this does include your customers. And I know that's kind of maybe a crazy thought. I'm not saying you shouldn't care at all what your customers think about you, or shouldn't care at all what your other, people involved in your business should think about you, but I'm saying you should stop caring so much. And here's my reasoning behind that. I think when all we care about is what others think about our business, others think about our product, others think about our service, we lose the point on why we became an entrepreneur in the first place. You became an entrepreneur, you became a small business owner, you became a leader because you had something in mind that you thought was great. You had something in mind that you thought would be successful. And you had details about that thing. You had day-to-day plans. You had details beyond details about that thing. And what happens when you get so caught up what others think about that thing that was yours, that was your idea, that was your baby, you lose what was so special about it in the first place. A few steps back, try to remember that first day you started that business, or that first day you had that idea for your business. Think about what you cared about so much, those details, those things you loved, those things you cared about so much. That's where your heart is. So stop caring so much what other people think and really get back to why you started what you started and when you started it and the thoughts and feelings and details you had when you did it. So obviously one thing we're scared of, when we worry about, we're fearful of, is failure. We're worried that we have this beautiful idea that we had when we became an entrepreneur, and we're worried that we're gonna fail. Here is why I don't see that as a bad thing. There has never been any successful person to ever walk this earth that did not fail at something to get to that success that they got to. The famous Michael Jordan story, how he didn't even make his high school basketball team, and that was a failure for him. He really wanted to make that team. He loved basketball, wanted to be a part of it, but look where he got. So no successful person has ever gotten to the success they're at without failing first. But every successful person, when they fail, they don't just mope around and get sad about it. They learn from it, change whatever behavior that was, and move on. See, that's the most important part about failure, is you can't just move on and keep doing what you're doing. We've talked about that before. That's literally the definition of insanity. You need to take notes of what went wrong, how you can fix it, use those notes, change your behavior, and then go on. So stop getting so mad when you fail about something. Learn from it, move forward, and that's when you will have success. And the third reason I want to talk about kind of combines that first one is, stop caring so much about what others think. And we do that because we think when we fail, people will take note of that, and they're like, oh, they failed at that one thing. They're not going to be, they're never going to be good, or, they're never going to be successful because they failed at that one thing. What's really important to realize is that battle wounds are really attractive. I want you to try to think of one action movie, one anything, Batman, whatever movies you want to think about. Name me one movie where that superhero didn't have some adversity somewhere in the middle of that movie until he got to the end and won. You can't think of a movie because that's not how they do it. Every superhero has ever been successful at the end of the movie. They went through something in the middle where when they got to that end and they had success, they looked so much more successful at the end because they went through that adversity, and people could look at them and say, look what they got themselves through and look where they are now. So stop caring so much about what others think, maybe when you're going through a time of failure, and use that to motivate yourself to get through that failure, to be successful in the end. And those people that were looking at you before when you were failing will now look at you as super powerful, super successful. So that's it today. Hope you enjoy this video. I mean, if you're a small business owner or any type of business owner, I know this video means something to you because this is something we all go through and needs to be talked about more. So leave any comments below if you have any questions, or if this is something you struggle with. Please, let's talk about it. I'd love to have that conversation with you. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Hello everybody, my name is Drew Larison, and I'm coming, how does that go?